The resistance is going to grow. There's going to be conflict eventually.
Exactly.
It is natural that if you are about to get deported somewhere, and there's a prison, a dangerous prison, you're gonna stop accepting that.
At some point.
At some point, the John Brown gonna show up.
So let's get to some other good news. It's Black History Month. I do got a good topic also.
All right.
There's a young lady from Cleveland Heights, my hometown. Well, not my hometown. I'm from Glenville, but where I live now, Cleveland Heights, got some good news coming out of there. Heights. We had a young lady named Leela Edwards from Cleveland Heights became the first woman to play Olympic hockey for the Team USA and scored a point in the Winter Games this year.
I saw that. I saw the article
Big
of her
shout out.
going to the Winter Olympics before even the game.
So she actually got there. She actually scored a goal in the Olympics as well. And if you've been watching it, black folks been doing the damn thing over on the Olympics. It looks like, man. I've been seeing a lot of gold coming up out of there.
Speed skaters. And,
yeah,
we got some skills now.
Yeah, they doing
Jamaicans
pretty good.
Back in there again. Jamaicans have missed the Winter Olympics, and I don't know when since Herschel Walker, not Herschel, but whoever it was part of the bobsled team.
You remember that year Germany was hating on the United States? Now we got the United States going to be hating on the United States because we got black Olympic gold.
but what about that? We didn't even talk about JD Vance getting booed at the Olympics.
Oh yeah. JD got booed.
That's entertaining.
That was great. See, JD got booed so bad that Donald decided not to go to the Super Bowl.
I ain't going to even be there.
I ain't putting myself in it.
No, nobody
knew better.
They know better than go to that doggone Olympics. Nobody trying to see.
See, a whistle, when they whistling, that's harsh.
Yeah.
When Europeans whistle at your behind, it's harsh. And JD got whistled on back out the stadium.
Well, they do different over there.
And his little wife, poor lady.
They throw shoes at you. They do everything. They protest.
Poor lady.
Usher, is that her name? Little Usher.
Yeah. I thought he was kicking it with
Charlie Kirk's wife.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk.
That was the rumor.
Yeah.
Well, I can only say it's a rumor. I mean, I don't know.
Well, the rumor was that he was going to get with Charlie Kirk's wife so that they could have this new movement together.
Pureness. Got to be pure. It can't be. JD talking all this immigrant and all this pureness stuff, and look what he over there doing.
Well, he's doing some community work. Y'all just talked about how community work is like sex.
And it bring you back.
Yeah, he was doing some community work. With Erica Kirk, I guess.
Also,
I don't know now because I wasn't there.
I wanted to put this out. Anybody that's looking to make $50, you can go right on to Craigslist. Craigslist still exists. If you trust that mess, if you want to go on Craigslist, you can earn $50 and go see Melania. And
that's how much they pay.
Wait, so they will pay you to go see.
They'll pay you $50
to see the documentary or go see her.
To go see the documentary, go to the movie. They'll give you popcorn, go on in there, and you can. They said there was some kid on the internet said he made $400. He did it like a few times, and just sat in there and kept watching it over and over.
Did they show the nasty scenes when she was laying up with the women naked in the bed? Did they show that scene?
If they would have had people in that theater.
They probably would have made $1 million.
They probably made a couple $1 million.
Especially when you think about how much they was spent and paid for that documentary to only make $7 million.
So here goes another one, because when you think about that, I believe they say Jeff Bezos paid her something like, give me a look up on that. Latifah.
It was they paid her like 50 something for it, and then 50 million, and then they paid 30 something for advertisement.
And they had to produce the movie, so they had to pay to do that. So you talking hundreds of millions of dollars that was paid to do a movie that nobody wanted to see. So what was the purpose? Judge, if you were in court, what would you say that smells like to you?
See, I would have punished one of my people. I said, I'm not sending you to jail. I'm forced you. You got to go see the Melania movie. That's your punishment.
Just put them in a cell and keep it playing.
So you got a choice. You got a choice. You either go to jail or you can go see the Melania movie. Pick your choice. Pick your poison. I'm sure.
You know that it was a
cover up.
Some little insider business.
Yeah, and then it was. I heard today talk about government contracts. One of the things of him getting more government contracts. But then the other thing was, there was a whole. What do you call it? Promotion to watch Michelle Obama's Becoming.
Oh yeah, everybody.
And send that to send that up.
Exactly.
And it went to number 4. Now I heard, I didn't go back and check, but I heard that they actually took Becoming and moved it to the kids section, whatever they call it on Netflix.
So
moved
that
it to
they
the
get
kids.
less rotation.
So you would have to search to find it.
Lord have mercy.
Boy, they be
Lord
tripping.
have mercy.
Yeah.
So let me tell y'all the numbers.
Tell
on
us the
this.
numbers.
Amazon paid $40 million for the documentary rights, with $28 million going straight to Melania, with an additional $35 million in marketing.
Yeah.
Lord have
I
mercy.
told you I knew it was something close.
Like $75 million.
Donald and Pimp.
Making it the
Donald Pimp.
most expensive documentary ever.
Yeah.
Right.
See, that's a payoff.
but then you only it's a payoff, and then you only make $7 million.
I need my wife
Like-
promoted, man. She carrying it. You know, they got her talking about it like she's some slut. I need to have her get a movie. So that's what they did, and they did that to combat her reputation.
But it
You
didn't.
know what? It
No,
didn't.
no,
And
it
she-
solidified
it
her
didn't help
reputation.
Yeah, because
You know.
they bought somebody out that nobody was thinking about in the
yeah,
first place. Nobody was thinking about no
yeah.
doggone Melania.
Melania don't
And
have
so
no
now you
reputation.
done put her out there, you done made, now she probably mad at Donald if it wasn't for the money.
Right.
She was like,
Yeah.
you know what, you better make sure I made some money
Yep, 'cause
because
now
I
you
was
making me look
mad-
more stupid.